So what I want to talk to you about today is this idea of getting her so into you, so attracted to you, that she'll become so loyal. And that's one of the reasons why you want to learn this, right? So that you have someone who's loyal to you, all right, a really good girlfriend, or you are dating multiple women and they want to be with you, so you have options. So you're making this dating life or your relationship the best that it can be, right? And of course, it takes two to tango here, right? So you want to have the woman doing her part too. If she's not, she's out, right? You break up with her, you don't see her again, but you have to do your part too in order to make it happen. So we're going to go over a few little tricks that are not necessarily evil. That's why I put evil in quotes. It seems like it is, like it appears like it is, but they are very effective. And they're not the typical thing that most guys do, because most guys play the nice guy card. So this is the opposite of that. It's not going to be like you're being mean or bad to a woman, but you're not going to be overly nice. And you'll see what I mean when we go through these ideas. So the idea behind these 5 little tricks here are that you're getting her to chase you and you're not giving her all this attention. So each one is very specific to this theory or concept of not giving her too much attention, so then she starts to chase you. That's the whole concept here. So each of these are gonna help you keep a little bit of a distance and keeping her wanting you more. Because most guys, and this is where it doesn't work out for guys, which is why I made this video, give too much attention and then the girl gets turned off, okay? Same thing would happen for a guy. If the girl's giving too much attention and being too needy, it's a big turnoff, because it basically signals to somebody that you have low self-esteem, and we don't want that here. So we're gonna do the opposite to signal that you're confident, and this in turn is gonna get her to chase you. The first one is something I've been teaching for the past year or so. It's this idea of not complimenting, okay, or minimal to no complimenting. I know that guys are gonna mess this up, and this happens because it feels so intuitive to just compliment someone and say nice things to them. But really, when you're doing this, you are signaling to them that you are actually saying things just to get their attention. Like, that's all you're doing. You're just saying things because you're trying to get them to like you. I don't think compliments, very rarely the compliments, I should say, come off as genuine. And I think a lot of guys do it as a way to manipulate. So let's not give compliments. And if you do, it's going to be so seldom and so rare, so that when you finally do say a nice compliment to her, she's going to be like, whoa, this is real, this feels good. And actually that will make her more attracted. So minimal to no compliments. This will get her to chase you. Now, by the way, don't take these and think, okay, since he's saying no compliments, I should do the opposite and say mean things. That's not what I'm saying. Follow this literally. We're just saying no compliments here. Okay, let's go to the next one. Don't respond to her text message for a few hours, okay? Now, this is, of course, different if you are married and you have kids and there's things you need to take care of. But in the dating process, and even in the beginning of a relationship, you don't need to be texting back so fast. And I hope, and this is the hope here, is that you're busy enough where you just naturally aren't doing that, right? You're busy enough where that's not something that's gonna be on top of your mind. Like, your phone is right by you and boom, 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 you gotta text her back right away. So wait a few hours. Again, hopefully this is natural. So instead of just being like, oh, here's the text, Tripp told me to wait a few hours, I'm gonna put my phone down now. Instead, keep your phone away. Don't be checking it every single second. Go on your computer if you need to do something with the internet, whatever you need to do. Don't be looking at your phone so it doesn't have you texting her back so fast, and that way giving her less attention, which gets her to chase you more. Planning a date far in advance. A lot of guys won't do this, and they'll be a little bit scared to plan a date far in advance. When I say far in advance, I don't mean a month. I just mean doing it sometime next week, right? 7 to 10 days, maybe even 2 weeks, okay? Don't be planning a date within the next couple of days. Show her that you're busy, and hopefully you're dating enough women, doing enough things, having enough fun in your life, and on your path, your purpose, your mission, where you actually don't have time until a week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks from now, okay? So let's use that. Let's use that idea here of being busy, staying busy, planning a date a little bit further in advance. Here's the fourth one: challenging her on what you're looking for in a woman, Okay, so you should know what you want in a woman. I made a video about this just recently and we dove into it a little bit deeper. I'll put that video in the link down below. I talk about challenging her and qualifying her, and this is very important. It's going to help you find the woman that you're looking for, but also show her that you're not desperate, that you won't just go for any woman, that you're not going to date any woman you come across, that you actually have certain specific things that you're looking for in a woman. So you want to make her know that by asking her questions, by asking her things that get to know her, to know if she's going to be right for you. Are you looking for specific values? Religion, politics. Is there a certain specific quality you want in a woman? Maybe she's someone who really enjoys traveling a lot. She really enjoys live music. Challenge her on these. Ask her, is this something that you like? Of course, some of those are a little bit superficial, maybe like live music, but what are some of the things that you're looking for in a woman? Ask her these things. Be that challenge to her. Here's one that guys really mess up, and they ask me this a lot. Tripp, what if a girl asks me if I'm dating other women? You say to go off and date other women, but isn't that going to be a turnoff to women if you're dating multiple women and she asks you? No, it's not. In fact, 9 times out of 10, it's a turn on. And it shows her that you're, again, not desperate. And it shows that you have other women that want you, which is social proof. So this is very powerful. So no, don't lie to her. I'm not telling you to tell all the women you're dating that you're dating other women. If you're not dating other women, I think you get my drift here. But make sure that if you are, and she asks, say, yes, you are. Yeah, okay, once in a while that woman is going to be like, well, no, I only want a guy who's dating me, even though we're not exclusive, and she'll be gone. Okay, so be it. You're dating other women, and that's someone who you probably don't want in your life anyways. But if there's a woman who you're saying to her, yes, I am dating other people, she's going to stick around because she's going to fight for you, and it's going to make her even more interested in you. But the whole point here anyways is that you're dating multiple women to see which one is going to be the best fit for you. And if you're just looking for casual, that's fine too. But trust me, they will stick around. It seems like it's wrong, it's evil, but you know what's more evil? Lying to her and saying, no, I'm just seeing you. Be honest, and hopefully you are dating enough women where you can actually have the opportunity to let her know that. My program Hooked teaches you even more in-depth techniques just like this to get her interested in you, to get her hooked on you. That's why it's called Hooked. So check it out at getherhooked.com. It's a full online course that teaches everything from meeting women to flirting with women to continuing conversation with them to get them interested in you, and everything in between to get them to be hooked on you, whether you want a relationship or you want something casual. Check it out, getherhooked.com. I'll put a link down below. Let me know in the comments which one of these you resonate with the most. And here's what I want you to do. I know this is going to sound pretty crazy, but if you have a date, okay, so if you have a date right now, I want you to reschedule it to next week. This is going to be a test to see, first of all, are you in an abundant mindset? And also, it's going to test to see how much she actually really likes you. So I want you to do that. I know it sounds insane, but just do it, okay? Let her know, hey, something crazy came up. You're still interested in meeting. Let's do it next week. Plan the time, plan the date, and have that dominance there. But try that out. I'm telling you, it's going to work in your benefit.